activities. Ladies in the house talking life with ease. Broke activities.
Hello, good morning.
I'm fantastic. I don't know what day it is, but it's great. Feels like a good day.
We're halfway through. Oh yeah, because yesterday's day off, I'm sure it throws you off. Like you think it's the weekend.
Oh, yesterday I had Curtis do a body rock workout with me.
He went, and what did he think?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, it was difficult. I mean, he walks in and he's like, I haven't worked out in 20 years, telling the coach. I'm like, oh God, here we go. And his modifications right off the bat, like someone else I know.
Yes.
He did it all fine. It was just, he's going to be sore.
Okay, so he didn't struggle at all, went through the movements. He was good. Oh my gosh, that's insane. But he surfs all the time, right? He's athletic, very athletic.
He doesn't surf, no, but he can surf, but does he? No. His job is strenuous on his body, but
okay,
I don't think he's on the tools that much. But
if he doesn't, going in, those movements are intense.
Yeah, he'll be sore. Like he could do it. He's got a lot of muscle. Like the guy's ripped, which is so annoying because I work out every day and he's ripped. He hasn't worked out in 20 years and he's super ripped. But in the middle of it, he looks at me and goes, "When do we get a water break?" And I was like, "They don't have a water break."
Told you. Thank you, Curtis.
Then he goes, "What? Why did we even bring our waters?" I was like, "Are you going to break?"
You take freaking water. No matter what the exercise is, you have to hydrate. Yeah, that's so funny.
Well, Curtis is like,
you had your coffee. You're all ready with your coffee.
Yeah, both of us. Yeah, and he goes, "So I'm gonna have to go 45 minutes with no water? Like he's gonna die."
Oh my God. But did you tell him no? You can stop. Do you tell him you can get water, or he didn't? Did you guys only take coffee?
No. He brought water.
Oh, okay, he brought water.
He stopped and got his water. I'm used to not having water, so I was fine.
My gosh! I mean, I think I finished. My water bottle's a 36 ounces, and when I took it, I think I almost finished it by the time we were done. Like I stopped.
Oh, really?
That means multiple times. Yeah. Even when we did, I think maybe it was a kind of like pause for me. Also, that was my pause moment to just make sure to catch my breath. Because even when we did HIIT, I was like, oh my gosh, water. Maybe it's in my head too, but yeah, I do drink a lot of water.
What do you need? Many breaks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, let me just take a break before my arms fall off.
Yeah, you're like Curtis. You're like, I'm gonna die if I don't have water. I'm like, relax, you'll survive.
And do you get caffeine headaches? Well, probably not if you drink coffee. And at the salon, though, you're used to going long periods. Mm-hmm. I'm in meetings and I'm like holding up my big water bottle on screen, like just chugging away.
I did that hard 75. I made it to 60, but yeah, I did the hard 75. And so that got me back into always having a water bottle on me. But you're supposed to have like, God, I mismeasured it. So I did 4 33 ounces every day. And I don't know if that was the correct number.
I think it's a gallon.
You're supposed to have
a gallon.
A gallon? Is that a gallon? How many liters are in a gallon? Do you know?
Why are you going to put me on the spot? Hold on. Yeah,
we met in Earth Science, by the way.
Do you know Bill Nye? Okay, let's see. Yeah. How many liters? Fred's going to listen to this and be like so disappointed. How many liters in a gallon? I'm typing with one finger, like pecking at my phone. Sorry. 3.785. Oh, wait. How many liters in a gallon? That's what.
How many ounces are in a gallon? I might have told you to look up liters, but I meant ounces.
Okay. How many ounces? Oh, man. 128. And then 128 ounces are in a gallon. So then you had how many 30 what? Of what? In a what?
4 33 ounces.
Times 4. 132.
Oh, good. I was right on point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I had 4 water bottles every day.
I love that you did the 75 hard. That is one thing that is on my bucket list. I think I want to prep for the beginning of the year and attempt to, like that's what I want to kick off.
What do you think is going to be the hardest struggle for you in it?
The reading. And
for those of you that don't know it, I think it's
explain, please.
God, it's been a while. Okay, so it's
75 hard
how many
pounds,
ounces?
75
A
days.
gallon?
It's a gallon of water. It is
Uh-huh.
10 pages, I think, of a nonfiction, right? Or of a
Correct.
self-help book, basically.
Yes.
It is 2 45-minute workouts, but one is indoor,
Outside.
one is outside, and they have to
Mhm.
be more than 3 hours apart. Like you cannot do your you can't do your two workouts back to
Together.
back.
Mhm.
Then it is also following a diet, some sort of diet.
Mhm.
And
No
I think that's-
drinking.
yeah, the gallon of water. Oh, no drinking, no alcohol. Sorry,
no
yes.
drinking alcohol.
Yeah,
Sober.
no alcohol.
No drugs.
Yeah, no drugs. And what else? I think that's it, right? I think the reading.
I think that's it. Yeah.
The reading might be the hard thing for me, only because I did used to read, but now I'm all about podcast and audiobooks. So probably really sitting and flipping the 10 pages and finding that. And I mean, the two workouts might also be hard for me. I'm sure everything, but it really does.
I think if you did a
test you mentally.
class, like if you did a class in the morning or on a lunch break,
Yeah.
and then you did a walk at night, it wouldn't, because I did that. I did the workout in the morning, and then I did my weightlifting in the morning, and then I did a walk at night. And like I said, I was fine for 60 days. I got really sick right at the 60-day mark, and I'm like, are you serious? So I couldn't work out. It was like I've never really canceled a whole week worth of work, and I had to cancel the whole week. I could not get out of bed.
Was that when the flu and COVID was going around again? Or you think
I don't know. I never did a COVID test, but I did. Like, it was definitely a virus of some sort. Like, I could not move.
Oh my gosh, knocked you on your ass.
It was like, I never take a nap. I've never taken a nap in my adult life, and I was taking a nap every day.
You were out.
Curtis is like, you're not getting any better. I'm like, I know. But
damn.
Yeah. So anyways, I think it's totally doable. I would do it for 75 for sure. If I didn't get sick, I would have. But I mean, once you miss one workout, you're like, okay, well, gotta start all over.
And I am so fascinated by watching it on YouTube. Like, I'll watch people do the challenge.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's this one girl I follow. She's lost so much weight, and she's done it back to back. And she does her weekly diary of what did she eat, what was her workout.
I never lost any weight, by the way.
She's done it twice, so back to back. She's lost, I think, 70 pounds. And it's just incredible. She went sober. Like, she continued to be sober after. She's like, she's all, I really haven't thought about it. She's all, but I feel so much better.
Yeah, once you cut it out, you don't really need it.
Not drinking.
Yeah.
All right, Sunshine, should we get into our topic?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Anyways, when you're ready to do it, I'll do it with you.
Yes.
All right, today's topic is how to deal with fault finders.
So let's see, what is a fault finder? That could just be someone that will find negativity or blame in anything. Like anything. Like, I'm blaming this freaking box. Like, I'm blaming my mic,
I mean, that really is the problem. So let me give you an example, okay?
Yes. Erin's going to give a real example. Go for it, Erin.
Fault finder. I'll give you a real life example. If you're hosting a party and and a guest comes in and says, oh, why don't you have this over there? Why didn't you do this with your house? Why did you make it like this? That's a fault finder. That's coming in, you're hosting a party, and somebody is immediately finding fault in your house. And you're like, oh, okay. Thank you for the feedback.
And the fact that they're sonar looking around to find one thing to point out.
100%. And how do you react to that? I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks for the feedback. But in my mind, I was like, were you not raised with manners? Because you don't do that to a host of a house.
And do you want to be like, you can leave? Like, do you want to be like, why are you even here? Like, what do you want to respond though and be like?
I get more mad at myself. Like, why are you triggered by this? This person has low level, energy. Like, why do you let this bother? It bothers me that sometimes it would bother. But when you do something like we did construction on our
Yeah,
house, and it's like, we tried our best to make it look beautiful, all this stuff, and
it
you're proud
does.
of it, And so when
Yeah.
someone sees that you're proud of something and their immediate reaction is to try to find a fault in it to make you feel less than, it, yeah, it gets to you. And I'm just like, why does that bother me?
Yeah.
I don't know why this
I
shit
know.
bothers me,
It's just the fact that
So,
somebody would say that. I
yeah.
did read, that's a great example. Um, even in corporate world, you do hear like just people, it's just something wrong about everything. Like whatever you
Hmm.
say, it could be, well, this and then that is draining. But
It is.
look, I did get Mel Robbins, the Let Them theory.
That's a good book. I listened to that one. Yeah.
And okay, so maybe I should do the audiobook because then I can listen. But it's just
Well, no, if
about
you're if you want to get you into reading, read it.
I know. It's all just on my shelf. I was like, oh, these are all the books
You're
that
all
I've bought
you're
that
all
I've listened
challenged, not
to.
accepted.
Oh my gosh, excuse me. But it's like about
Oh,
letting people, I know, bronchitis, letting people just, that's who they are, and just try to, you know what, honestly, like, what is it? What does she tell you? It's just rolling
yeah,
it off
no,
your
that's
shoulders,
it's
right? Kind of,
let them come to you however they are, and you show no and you just, hey, you're not going to change them. I promise you
hmm
this. You can make it the most inviting experience for them to be with, and they will still criticize. It speaks volumes. This is how I created my mindset on it. It speaks volumes to where they're at in their life.
yeah,
Okay, something is you're either insecure about something, you have an ego that feels very deflated when I'm around, and you need to try to bring me down by criticizing me. And I don't like giving people energy on that. So to me, I will never ever give you a reaction. I will never let you know that you got to me.
yeah.
I I have I don't like engaging with people like that either. So to me, I'm just like, okay, cool. This is how we're gonna be. So I'm just gonna go over here. Like
hmm
I'm not gonna engage with this. And I just find it amazing that these people do this and continue to like it's not just with me though. It's with everybody. This is just who
Yeah,
they are. I'm just like, wow, you
right.
still have friends? Like that's kind of
That's gotta
crazy.
be draining. That was one
Yeah,
bullet
people
point.
like, but think about it. If someone
Yeah.
else feels like the same way in life, like they're always being wronged, that's the type of person they'll draw to. So it's like they both can feel like everybody's wronged them.
Yeah. That was one, the first bullet point when I looked it up, it was like how to deal with fault finders, protecting your peace because it could be draining.
Hmm.
Another one was when nothing you do is good enough. I think even if you're with, I don't know, like a party or something, and it's like, oh, I went, like you're excited because maybe you're hosting or you're doing this, and then like if somebody does point out one thing and you're like, seriously?
You know what's funny is like I don't care to even be liked by by those people. So to me,
hmm
I'm like, you act like your opinion matters in my life. Like it
Yeah.
just doesn't.
Oh, and I will hear it. Like I'll totally hear it. I still, no matter what, I'll be like, what the heck? And then that's when I'm all, oh, cut out of my life forever. Thank you. Let's see, criticism overload, handling constant fault finders. Excuse me. Talking. Okay, let's see. Who are fault finders? People who always point out flaws, even in good things. Why do they do it? Insecurity, control issues, or their own unhappiness. So, like you mentioned, it's a reflection of who they are.
Right. And I think it could be a product of environment because I mean, I've seen it
Oh
in
yeah.
all of my kids' ages too. So like
Uh-huh.
when my kids are little and they're on the playground and some kid is like talking to them, like it's interesting when you see them hit a certain age. Like I think 8 and 9 is still pretty young, but like when you hear someone that's like, you're trash, like talking crap to them, like a little kid that's talking crap to another kid, you're just like, how do you know how to talk like that? How do you
Yeah.
know how to like come at somebody and just talk crap to them? Like that's kind of crazy. It's one thing to be competitive. Boys are competitive, girls are competitive. They'll fight to the death to like win or whatever. That's fine. But like to hear someone that's like gets beat, let's say they race and someone gets beat and that kid is just like, you're this, you're just going off. You're like, whoa, that's a big response, like, where did you, I feel like some people are just a product of their environment. If they don't know that there's positive people out there, or there's positive thinkers, or there's people that hype men out there, they just don't know the difference. They don't know that they're standing out like a sore thumb when you're in a room. I don't know. It's funny though, because like I say all the time, I'm around so many supportive women and so many supportive men, really. I just have very healthy people in my life. When those type of people are around, they don't recognize like how much they stand out. It is so obvious when you're in the room with them, because you're just like, wow, you really just criticize everything. I could be winning at life and they will be like, oh, but that's because, they'll give me an excuse why I'm winning. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Insecure. But I don't share my life with those type of people though. Like I don't, you know nothing about me.
Let's see. How it affects you is bullet point 3. Self-doubt, frustration, emotional exhaustion. But I know you mentioned you don't really let it affect you. Like you're kind of like, oh, that's you. That's how you are. I'm not gonna let it affect how you feel. Me, I do sometimes let it get to me. I definitely do at work, and that's what I need to work on. I definitely, like, if I'm in a meeting or something, I won't show my frustration. After, I will go outside and totally vent and like blow off steam. But it definitely will get to me.
When it's work, I ask for negative feedback every time a client sits in my chair. I'm like, hey, if there's anything that you didn't like this time, what were you having difficulties with? If I can improve my skill by doing something that they are asking of me, I'll do it. I'll do anything to make them happy, because I'm literally just their hands for what they want. But I could take negative feedback. It's when you're always trying to find a negative in everything is when it's like,
yes,
literally
like everything,
for no reason.
It could be,
but even with clients like that, I cut those ones out. Like the ones that you'll never please, I'm just like, I'll straight up be like, listen, I don't think I'm the right stylist for you. Right. I don't think I'm the right fit for you, because I've done everything in my toolbox. This is on me. It's everything in my toolbox I can give to you, and it's still not working. So I think it's just I could call 5 girls today and see if I could book you an appointment for you, and they'll appreciate that. Like, okay, yeah, like I totally understand that. I won't be mean and be like, hey, dude, you're just like a hypercritical person, but I could tell when it's like, oh, I could do nothing that's going to please you.
But that's honesty too. And I like how you approach it with, I'm hearing you. That makes them see like, oh, you are listening, and, you're providing a solution to try to fix what's going on, even though it's
that's
them.
Another thing. When you do have someone that's trying to create fault or find fault, be hypercritical, you can always ask, like, what would if I'm hearing you correctly, repeat what they're saying, and then say, but I don't hear a solution. What would your solution be?
Yeah.
And then let them do the critical thinking on themselves. Like, oh, well, I didn't really want a solution. I just wanted to bitch at you. You're like, oh, okay, well then you're the problem.
Perfect. The solution is that you're the problem.
I try to take the facts into consideration. Like, okay, if someone comes in my house and is hypercritical on my house, like, I'm just like, okay, well, that window never bothered anybody before. Why are you telling me to move it? Like, that's okay.
Wait, a window?
I had a guest in my house.
A freaking window? I don't
tell me. Hey, when you guys do construction, you should move this window.
Yeah. Big sigh. Like, how? Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. You just have money to re-engineer my front window? Cool. Sounds great.
You know what I'm thinking? The staircase, not right there. Let's flip everything
Move
around.
it to the back of the house. Yes, please. It bothers me every time I walk in your house. Like, oh.
Yeah. The big open doors in the back, sliders, no. Let's have all wall plaster.
Literally. Take them out. Who needs an exit? Nobody needs an exit back there.
Oh my gosh. And it's all just saying it like, who has money to just throw, like, okay, perfect, let's start fresh. They just got a bunch of ideas, right?
I'm like, oh, okay.
Pitch in on the party.
I'm made of money, apparently.
Pitch in on the party and we'll make this happen.
Literally.
When I was looking it up too, it was like, what are some ways to respond or handle, like how you mentioned, if that's, like what you're bringing up or those are the issues, how would you solve it? How would you solve the problem? But some ways to respond. Yeah, some ways to respond. Don't take every comment personally. Okay, that's already. Set emotional and conversational boundaries. That we talked about boundaries, like you don't necessarily like, okay, like you're hearing, but you really don't, or you can tell. Well, how would you set a boundary for that?
Well, it's funny because now it's moved on to multiple other things in my life that's hypercritical, and I'm just like, of course, what's next? I give you nothing.
It's you.
It's me. It's me. Why are you so invested in what I'm doing anyways? Like, really?
Dang. And then the last bullet point, 4 ways to respond. Use calm responses like, I appreciate your feedback. Thank you, Architecture Digest, but it's going to stay how it is.
You know what's funny? I'm friends with designers and I've never heard them criticize my house as this person did. I'm like, whoa, like you have quite the opinion for number one, never doing construction. Number 2, never having design under your belt. I've literally known designers that come in here and I'm like, and they've never said anything negative. Why are you so negative?
It's like, do you freaking work for the Property Brothers? What's happening? And I'm sure if somebody walked into, like, you guys redid everything. Like, it looks so good from the before and after. I just remember.
You mean it? Even if it didn't look good, even if somebody didn't like my countertops, like,
who's gonna walk in and just say that? Yeah,
I would never do that.
Never,
ever.
Yeah, everybody's style is.
I would never walk in someone's house. I don't care.
Yeah,
I have been in every type of house there is. I will find something positive to say about someone's house. If someone redecorated their room and I'm like, your light bulbs are so good. I love the color of them. Whatever it is, like I will find something.
It's like, I love that you went with the neon yellow.
Love it.
Yeah.
I will say like, gosh, this is such a good color. Like, I love this color, I will never walk in your house and talk crap ever.
Yeah. I agree 100%. You just don't do that.
And you know what's funny is this person, when you call them like that, like I would never do it. I don't engage, but I've heard other people, they'll say, oh, I didn't know you were so sensitive. Or they'll say, oh, I just keep it real. I'm just like the most honest person in your life. I'm saying what everybody's thinking. And I'm like, oh.
Erin, I don't
know. No, see, this is how manners work. Manners are, if you think it, don't say it because it's rude.
I really hope, like, whoever this person is, that it's minimal time spent with you. They shouldn't get any of your time because they're not worth it. No. Another not bullet point, but number, or going down the list, focus on your truth. Don't let their negativity drown out your progress or your joy. Be proud of what the F you did.
Honestly, if they're feeling shitty in their life or they're not progressing at the same rate that you are, which I feel like I am crawling to every finish line, so I ain't moving fast, okay? But if they feel like they have to be in constant comparison if they're looking at you under a microscope. So if they feel, my job is not to make them recognize that. I don't care to recognize that. Right. That's their job in this lifetime. My job in my lifetime is to react appropriately and not give them fuel. Because the minute you start engaging with people that want to bring out that side of you. They want to engage. And I've been in multiple relationships that were like that. And to me, I'm just like, I know I've done more internal work that I'm self-disciplined enough to never let you see that side. Yeah. Ever. I don't engage with people like that. But that's what makes it stand out is like when you're trying to get someone to react in a negative way, I'm like, oh, you have no self-discipline. None. Yeah. But if it is an environment that you're used to of just being like, parents are critical on their kids, you know? So if they're constantly hearing criticism there's a good chance that I remember my mom saying this when I was young. There was a kid I hung out with, and the mom talked really, really poorly to the kid. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like that's so bad. Like I can't imagine, and my mom was just like, be careful being around that kid. And she never like told me, oh, you can't hang out with them. It was just be careful, because how the mom speaks to the kid is how they're going to end up thinking it's okay to speak to their friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I never even thought about that. But then, as an adult, I see that in adults. I'm just like, oh yeah, you turned into your mom, or whatever. Like you're turning into the person that's been critical to you. You now are projecting onto everybody in the world. I pray for people like that. I feel bad for people like that. Like to me, I'm like, that's such a hard life to live, of just constantly feeling like you need to bring out the worst in people, or trying to engage in a negative way, or just constantly putting somebody down. You could see somebody on a high, like, oh, I just accomplished this. And their first reaction is to say like, yeah, but did you, or did you not? I heard that you didn't do this, and it's just like, oh, why do you have to always, that shows so much more about you than it does the person that just accomplished something. Cause I'm just like, you can't hold space for someone that's winning. And that's a huge reflection on you. Yeah. You cannot hold space for someone that is winning is crazy.
Agreed. The last number thing on here is turn it around. Learn to give feedback with kindness instead of criticism. I'm like, okay, perfect. Thanks, chat. But yes, like perfect, awesome. Well, that was a great topic.
Well, you read today, Raylene.
Yeah. Love it. Thanks, ChatGPT. Love it. Don't invite it. Don't welcome it. It will drain, because I have learned in the past it'll drain your battery.
If you allow it, I don't. Yeah. I can joke. I'm so secure. We talk about this all the time. I'm so secure within myself. Girl, you ain't going to phase me. Nothing's going to phase me. I promise you this. My goals are bigger than your criticism. I will never. And if that bothers you, just wait. Just wait, because so much more is coming. I'm just like, hey.
Yeah. And our podcast is to cheer each other on. We support each other, and we're supporting everybody listening. We're your biggest fans. So, if you have anything you want to talk about, any topics, you want to come on and have a discussion with us, in person, virtual, Erin, any closing points like on drainers or
just try to protect your space, try to protect your environment as much as you can. I don't engage with people like that very often. Yep. I've dated people like that though. So to me, I remember being in an environment, and now I look at them and I'm like, yeah, you were hypercritical because I was pushing in a way that you could not, and I think that makes people insecure. I knew when I met my husband, I was like, okay, he can handle it because he's got the drive that I do, and he does not give a crap about the noise, So just like I would my inner critic, I would with an outer critic, I would tell them, I would never tell them anything, because that's acknowledging what they're trying to do to you. Mm-hmm. So I, number one, disengage immediately. I put them in a space that they don't get to touch me anymore. And then, be proud of what you're doing. Even if someone wants to be critical, like don't let people make you feel less than just because they're down there, So I say don't react, don't give them any more fuel, and surround yourself with positive people. If you need positive encouragement, write into us. If you feel like someone's being super critical in your life and you're having a difficult time on how to handle it, we would love to give you some advice. We do a really good job of protecting our space. Yes. So we can help you.
Everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us. Another fabulous topic, Erin. Reach out, DM, subscribe. Broke Activities on all platforms, guys. Broke Activities podcast, sorry. Erin, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Wednesday, sunshine, and we'll talk tomorrow. See you tomorrow AM. Bye, everybody.
Bye.